And in this one, we're going to be talking about the time that I was a magazine salesman, man, as a teenager. That was one of the craziest jobs I had, man, was being a magazine salesman, y'all, or also called a Maggie. Now, many of us were teenagers. You know, there were some that were in their 20s, but many of us that did this job were teenagers that were trying to run away from home, run away from other situations in our life, or either were homeless. And the rest of them were just doing it to have something to actually try to make some money to get on further in life or whatnot. You know what I mean? Just to be doing it for however long it was so they get a hustle on and move on to something else. All right, y'all, so let me get this in right quick, y'all. We got some root beer right here. Cheers. Oh man, hopefully this goes on, y'all, because the video has been cut a couple times, yo. The broadcast, I don't know what's going on with the broadcast, yo, for YouTube. YouTube tripping, man, sometimes with their stuff, yo. It's like, man, come on, yo, YouTube, get your shit together before somebody else comes along and figures out something better, dog. All right. Anyway, man, being a magazine salesman, I remember it distinctly because I was working for my girlfriend's dad one time, right? And it built a swimming pool store on the other side of town. Well, one of the times when I was homeless, yo, I went through there to try to visit him, to try to get some money, but he wasn't there, but his daughter was there. Well, she said she was gonna give him a message, and on the way walking out, I saw a envelope, I'm not an envelope, but a flyer on the door that said this. Cheers, hold up. It said, do you want to be somewhere where it's warm in the winter and nice in the summer and spring? 2 weeks free training and free lodging. We will pick you up from anywhere. Just call this number. And I was like, well, fuck it, I'll give this a shot, right? So I did. I called him, and it was for a magazine salesman. Well, the guy told me, you know, hey, well, I'm gonna meet you the first time, and we'll go from there. All right. So I remember distinctly he met me at at Texas Roadhouse. We met, yo, and he was like, yeah, all right, man, well, I'm gonna hire you. First 2 weeks, yo, you're gonna be paid. You'll get paid training. The hotel will be free. All your food is free. Everything is free for you then. And then after that, you're pretty much on your own. All right, that's what he told me. All right, you're gonna be deemed to provide for yourself, or you just go back home or whatever, do whatever you were gonna do. I guess, man. I don't know what happened. Me, I ended up homeless a couple times afterwards, dog. But anyway, so check, yo. I got somewhere to stay. At first I was homeless after I met him, right? That was the first time. After I met him, I was homeless, right? And then once I went out with his associate, another guy, let's call him M. All right, his associate, let's call him Mike. His associate, Mike, man, showed me the ropes a little bit. They let me come and stay with them in this trailer for a little bit, man. Until we got some more people that we were supposed to go pick up down in Florida. So eventually he had me ride down with him to Florida, yo. And then once we got the whole crew together, we got a van, right? And we started traveling. Well, we first stopped in the first place we stopped at was like somewhere up in near Pennsylvania, yo. We went out and started selling magazines, man. You'd get dropped off in different locations for 2 hours at a time. All right, you get dropped off in different locations like subdivisions. You'll get dropped off outside gated communities, and they expect you to jump over the gate and go into these gated communities and sell. Now, if you got really good, you got dropped off at oh, hold up, y'all, hold up, hold up, hold up. 419, baby, 419. You already know. Let's dismiss that. Let's get this together, yo. It's 419, baby. So anyway, man, if you got really good, you got dropped off at the mall. All right, so if you were a really good salesman, man, you had to get the gab. The mall was the cake work, y'all. When you got dropped off at the mall, you were loving it, because that's when you really made some money, all right? But it was really easy, yo, to sell magazines, for real. If you had to get the gab and you weren't really stressed out and you didn't have anxiety and stuff like that, and you didn't have a lot of ailments, and you could walk and you could get it and you were pretty healthy, man, you could do it. Cheers. For real, man. You can do it. Happy 420, dog. Happy 420. Like, on this real strength, man. I remember many times I had a good time. I met so many girls, man. We had so many parties and stuff. You know, we'd take over the whole floor. And one of the guys that I got on with, after I got on with the first crew, I got on with a second crew. The second crew I got on with was doper than the first crew. The second crew I got on with was the owner was all in the dirt bikes and shit like that, man. And I gotta say, that's probably the best Maggie crew I was on, was the second one, dude. I can't remember dude's name. We're just gonna call him Dirt Bike Dude, man. Dirt Bike Dude, man. Hey, he was a trip, bruh. He was cool as a motherfucker. He did the whole 2 weeks training for me too, man. I don't even understand where I even got on him with. I think I got on with him in Texas, man. For real, I think I met them in Texas. Yeah, in Austin, Texas, I think I jumped on with that crew. But somehow ended up in Austin, Texas. I don't even know how I somehow ended up in Austin, dude. I was going through a phase back then, yo, where I was running from place to place, homeless, meeting girls, running from house to house, relationship to relationship and everything, man. I was ruining some freaking shit, man. I couldn't understand half the junk that I was doing and why I was doing it, man. Now I know why, all right, because I'm sick. I'm mentally ill, man. I'm messed up. I have I'm fucked up, man. I have severe bipolar disorder, man. I have severe mental illnesses, and I act a certain way, and I don't mean it. They say I have borderline personality disorder, man, but I don't know what I got, dude. I just know, you know, I've been through a whole lot. But anyway, so being a Maggie, yo, you'd go out and let's say one of the best magazines, the easiest magazine to sell was the Nickelodeon Kids magazine. It was $30 each time, easy to get that done right there, man. $30, pop. All right. And you easily just sell it. Now it's harder today because with the internet and all this shit. But the internet really wasn't all that big back then, man. You still had people that wanted to buy magazines. All right. But anyway, you'd scope out a house that had toys outside, so you already know that they had kids. So bam, you knew that you can get off a magazine if you just sweet talk the homeowner. All right, sweet talk the homeowner, use your gift the gab to get her to go ahead and write you a check, or more likely and give you $30 cash, or 20 and a 10. That's it. Most of y'all had 20 and a 10 right there in your purse. A 20 and a 10, bam, I get that right there. Yo, if I'm able to hit up, you know, where there's like 50, 60, 70, sometimes 100 houses in a subdivision, dog. All right, if I can get from each drop 4 drops a day for 2 hours a pop. All right, 2 hours a pop for each drop. If I could hit daggone 4 houses and get daggone a magazine of a Nickelodeon magazine sold, that's 4, 8, 12, 16. That's $160 per drop. 160 times 4, man. That adds up. You understand? 160 times 4 adds up, brothers and sisters, every time. And then think about it, if you're getting 5 houses or 6 houses a rip. I mean, you can make a lot of money. You could easily make freaking $1,000 a day selling magazines, easily. And I didn't even think these people even got their magazines. I think by the time we left, we threw their checks away and just took cash at the end of the day. That's what I think happened. I think it was a scam. I think it was a Ponzi scheme, for real, for real. I think it was some kind of Ponzi scheme. I don't know. But I was a Maggie, man. I think a lot of people didn't get their magazines back. I mean, after it all been done, because I heard a lot of people was like, yeah, I did that before, man. I never got my magazines. And I was like, oh, man, for real, dog, I'm sorry, dog. But we're a different company, and I think you do get your magazines with us, man. I mean, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say, man. For real, for real. So anyway, yo, you'll be able to party at the end of the day, man. You'll be able to go at the end of the day once the job was done and go hang out together. You go down and eat. You go down and go hang out and maybe in someone's room, you know what I'm saying? You might get behind a video game and whatnot, man. You might go swimming. You might do whatever it do, man. But at the end of the day, once you was done with work, man, you got to hang out with your homies. And there was a bunch of us there, man. Like sometimes up to 20 or 30 of us. And then don't say nothing when another maggot crew comes through. Oh man, everybody's gonna be beefing, dog, when another maggot crew comes through, homie. Yo, what it do, Smash? Happy 420, brother. Happy 420. I'm sitting here talking about when I used to be a magazine salesman as a teenager, Smash. Yeah, you can look back earlier in the video once it's uploaded, brother, and see it if you want to, man. But I used to be a door-to-door magazine salesman as a teenager, man. And it was probably one of the craziest jobs that I ever had. Hold on, let me get this guy down, and I'm gonna take some medicine for you, Smash, coming around hanging out with a brother. Cheers to everybody that's been coming around and hanging out, dog. All right, here we go, Smash. Let me get a little bit of this elixir right quick, bro. That's some good stuff right there, cuz. All right, Smash. This for you, dog, right here. Some of this hash oil, all right? Cheers, brother. But being a magazine salesman was one of the craziest jobs that I had in my life, yo. I'm for real. And we was usually in by 7 o'clock. And the ratio was about like, there was more boys than girls on thing. But it was probably about like, you'd have like maybe 12, 13 girls and maybe about 10 and 11 boys on the daggone crew. Cheers, brother. That junk's crazy, man. Cheers. Oh my goodness. Hey y'all, I think Sacagawea wants something. Yo, what up, Hash Hands? Welcome back, brother. Yeah, I think Sacagawea wanted something, y'all. Oh. Dog, it's still going. Frick. Oh my God, it's still going, smashing Hash Hands. Oh. Oh, cheers to y'all, bro. Oh my God. Hey man, so check this, yo. One of the crazy things about this job with selling magazines was, if you did a good job, you could easily make $1,000 a day. You know what I'm saying? You could easily make $1,000 a day. The two biggest selling magazines that I sold was Nickelodeon Kids magazine for $30 a pop, and then the other one was Field and Stream. Field and Stream was a good one, dog. Field and Stream is a fishing magazine. Thumbs up if you know what Field and Stream magazine is, y'all. Hey, and I remember, homie, I remember loving this job, but couldn't understand why I hated my life and why I was always, you know, fucking shit up, man. Until I became, you know, understanding that I have, you know, mental illnesses and shit, dude. Now I understand what's going on in my head. You know what I mean? And medical cannabis really helps. It really helps, brother. Look at that. I got a new title, dog. I got delay. You know what? Brothers and sisters, I think we're going to do this again because we got Hash Hands and Smash hanging out with a brother, man. Hey, Smash, yo. So what's up, man? How long you been using medical cannabis? Hey, Hash Hands, how long you been using medical cannabis? I think I'm going to do a video on the first time I started using cannabis, you know? Dude, I had a job spraying bugs. I had over 350 all millionaires. Craziest job I had. Oh, for real, dude. Really? Hey, man. That sounds like a pretty cool job out spraying for bugs, dude. I wouldn't get hired for that because I'm a convicted felon. They won't be able to trust me to go into people's houses. Yeah, man. That shit's crazy, though. I mean, like, give me a chance, dude. You think I don't want to work? You think I don't want to work? You think I regret the stupid shit that I did when I was a kid. I regret the stupid shit I did in my fucking 20s, man. But you gotta understand, yo, I'm mentally ill, you know what I mean? And I have cognitive issues, and sometimes I just make fucking stupid decisions. There is no gray area with me, my doctor says. It's either black or white because of my bipolar disorder, man. My schizoaffective disorder, because I hear voices and shit like that. They say I hear voices. They say let's say I'm delusional. That's what they say, man. My doctor says I'm delusional, and I hear auditory hallucination that are commanding me to do shit like hurt myself and shit. Hey, man. But when I get that cannabis in my system, that junk ain't no joke, man. It goes away, you know? Yeah, that keys to their mansions. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man, because that I would never be able to have the keys to the mansion, dog. That's something that would never happen to me. I'd never be able to walk into a mansion, but I'm all right with that. I'm not ever looking to be able to walk into a mansion. I'm pretty straight with being a good old country boy, man. Know what I mean? I'm pretty straight with being a good old country boy. Even though I would love to. Hey, that's pretty cool that you had that job though, being able to run up in the mansions though, dog. You know what I mean? And that you were daggone doing that type of work. Smash, for real, for real. Hash hands. Did you check it out? Hey, yeah. That jam yesterday. Yeah. That hash hands, yeah. Saw a couple things off of that. There was actually a couple things that were on there, bruh. You. Alright, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna be back, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this daggone live stream down, man, and get this out of here because I was just talking about a specific topic. Then I'm gonna come back for another one, y'all. So if y'all boys want to come back and hang out with me, man, make sure y'all try to come back and hang out with me. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream right here, y'all, because that's the end of this topic right now. Hey, man, for real, being a magazine. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep going on. I'm gonna keep going on. There's some more stuff I can talk about. Man, I started getting into smoking cannabis at age 13. I remember daggone I remember daggone meeting a girl, yo. Many girls when I was daggone on the magazine crew, yo. And that's something I want to talk about in one of the next live streams somewhere down the road, because that's one of the daggone things that got me set up for a charge that got me locked up in Kentucky, wherein I got my daggone head injury, man. So I'm definitely going to be talking about that person that I met selling magazines probably sometime in the next couple weeks. I'm gonna do that topic, yo, because I got a slew of topics that I want to talk about, y'all. Alright, so one love to everybody that's been coming around, man. Hash hands. I started getting on the cannabis at age 13. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my next topic that I'm gonna start next, man. Alright, when I started cannabis and everything, that's what I'm gonna do when I get up out of here. I'm gonna end this live stream right here. Alright, so one love to everybody that's been coming around, brothers and sisters. I appreciate it, yo. We're gonna take one more before we get up out of here, and yeah, that's gonna be it, man. Now make sure y'all come back around. Y'all hang out with your boy, alright? Alright, man, hold up. Chill. Alright, yo, it's Pastor Lee, man. One love to everybody, man. For real, for real. Alright, peeps. Chill. We out, dog. We'll be back. We'll be back.